New Macro Commands 11. Save Copy. Ever wish you could get back to the copy of a project that you had before your favorite tragedy happened? There may be hope in this edition of Stuart's Audacity Tips. Misery loves company, or so the saying goes, but I prefer to think that company can prevent misery in the first place. So share this with everyone in your favorite company, be it theatrical, corporate, or just plain friendly. The Save Copy command is probably one of those that doesn't need much explanation. When inserted into a macro, the Save Copy command saves the current project with the name specified in the command parameters. If you specify a file name with no path, the copy will be saved in the same folder where the current project is saved. If you haven't saved the current project yet, the copy will be saved in the folder where you last saved a project. And this is where the command starts showing its limitations. These limitations are based on the fact that the only parameter you can enter for the new file name is a literal path and file name. There are no variables or symbols available. This means you can't do very useful sorts of things like save a copy of the current project with its current name to your backup folder using something like this, or save a copy of the current project to your home directory no matter where you are using something like this. Because Save Copy doesn't recognize symbols like the tilde, which means my home folder on a Mac or Linux machine, yes, you would probably want to use this in conjunction with the project name placeholder for the first example, but one thing at a time. Or even save a copy of the current project with the date and time added, using something like this. But hope springs eternal. Big on aphorisms today, aren't I? And perhaps the Audacity team will consider adding some of these features to Save Copy in a future release. In the meantime, you could have your macro save a copy of the project to a generic name like backup-project.aup3 before you run a complex macro, in case you want to go back to it easily. You could then make sure you rename that file if you want to keep it long term. Hope this helps. I'm Stuart.